Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can see in the description and as the video title says, we are coming close to the end of an era here. We are down to our final few 389s. We don't have that many left. And I was about to say this year, but I'm not even going to say that. I'm just going to say
forever.
That's final 389s forever.
At least new ones.
Yeah, at least for brand new.
Yeah.
As you guys know, Peterbilt's transitioning to the new 589, and so 389s are going to be a thing of the past. And we have, what, 15 here as a dealer network?
I think so. Not a whole lot.
Yeah, so if you want one of those final 389s, we're gonna show you guys a couple of what we got on the lot here and a few of them that are available. But yeah, all you got to do is call Fitzgerald Peterbilt if you want one of these. Like I said, we're down to about 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood. We're getting close to being out. I know a lot of my dealer friends that I have out there in the Peterbilt world, they said they're running out of 389s, and once all the 389s are gone,
they're gone. Jinx. Anyway, we'll flip the camera around. We're going to show you this orange flat top. We just did a few things to it, made it look pretty nice, and then we're going to show you some other trucks that are spec very similar to this, give you an idea of what you could do with some of the trucks we have on the lot, and talk about the specs and what we got for sale.
Yep. I thought about going the entire video not saying anything because you jinxed me, but then I thought I better say something. But anyway, let's go check this truck out.
All right, let's do it. All right, so like we were talking about in the video, this is the first one we're going to go over because we just rolled this out of the shop just a little while ago, and we've done a few things to it, as you can tell.
But it still has plenty of potential, though.
It does. I
mean, we tried to go real light on this. You know, no specific buyer in mind. Nobody that was, nobody that's wanting the truck at the immediate moment.
Yep.
So we just thought, well, we're going to throw a chrome package and a visor and a couple of extra cab lights on there and see what we can make this truck look like as just, a stock on the lot, relatively good looking truck.
Yeah, so we'll go over what we've done with this and some of the specs on this. This is a brand new 389 72-inch flat top. It is a 5.5-inch drop axle air ride. And what we did here is we went ahead and put the air dump kit on it. So as the truck's sitting right now, it's got all the air dumped out in the back and the front. Obviously flip that up and the truck gets a little bit taller. Kept the 18-inch stock bumper on here. We did put the no logo chrome fender guards on there. And then we did the Phoenix light package. So it's front and rear breather lights and the chrome cabin sleeper panels with the lights in them. We did 8-inch stacks with curved tips. We added 2 lights to the roof cap there, so it'll give you a total of 7 and a 12-gauge reverse bow tie visor.
Just to clarify, these exhaust stacks are dummy stacks. We know how much everybody likes those, so we just thought we'd go ahead and stick it on this truck too.
So this is a grass burner truck. You can see the little tailpipe down here behind the fuel tank. In the very back of it, we just did the truck's like chrome dress-up kit on the back, so it's got a center panel and light-up mud flap hangers. And other than that, that's pretty well everything we did to the truck to dress it up.
Well, you got the wheel covers on there. So the front wheel covers and the rear hub covers, those are also Trucks brand.
But it's simple, clean, good-looking truck, good work truck for sure. These trucks here are spec'd under the hood. It is a 565 2050 torque with an 18-speed transmission.
Yep.
What's the wheelbase?
There's some debate there. I think our standard wheelbase is a 280 wheelbase, but I want to say we accidentally ordered these as a 285 maybe.
I think yeah.
So somewhere in between a 280 and a 285. I can tell you that.
On the rear back here too, it is a 54-inch spread axle. You'll see how the axles are a little bit further apart than like what would be a 52.
Yep.
It's disc brakes all the way around. I don't remember if these had lockers. I think they do. Look back here. Does not have full lockers. And what else should we go over with this, Tommy?
Other than going over the interior options, these are, platinum interior with the full sound package and everything in it.
Oh, it also has a bunk heater.
Yes, bunk heater, inverter.
Yep. From
the factory.
And then on the inside here, you got the chrome shifter.
Full gauge package, the extra switches on the dash.
It's got all the wood grain. Sears seats. This is the Arctic gray interior. Get inside the sleeper here.
All in all, a really good spec truck. Really good potential. I mean, if you wanted to buy it and work it as is, perfectly fine. Truck looks great as is. But if you're trying to build a nice show truck, still a good start. You know, aluminum fifth wheel. It's got all the makings of a nice truck that you would see at a truck show. You know, a lot, you know, bare frame in the back behind the fuel tanks and all that good jazz. So, yeah.
There's a lot you can do. And this truck here, in retrospect to a lot of the ones that we build or have for sale when we do a bunch of custom work to it, this one's not too terribly expensive at all. And I don't know, like you were saying, there's no more 389s after this year, so
yeah,
if you're wanting a new 389, this is the time to do it.
So, yeah. I don't know how to follow that up other than, you know, the guys, there's plenty of sales guys at Fitzgerald Peterbilt. You can call the sales line. We'll put the number down below in the description if you guys are interested in buying one of these things. But yeah, as we stated, we're down to about 15, 16 left is all we have as far as what's for sale. And then after that, it's done.
So, and if someone didn't know about it, but you know, since the beginning of this year, this has always been the last year that Peterbilt was going to build the 389.
Yeah.
And the predecessor is a 589. We did a video on it earlier when we were in Texas at the reveal event.
Yeah, when we saw the truck get unveiled.
Yep.
And then we may or may not have one in our possession somewhere in the world.
I mean, if you watch the videos and you pay attention, you may have seen something in the background, but that's all we'll say.
I see it in the comments occasionally. People are like, "Hey, I saw your 589." It's like, no, you didn't.
But go walk around the lot here, Tommy. We've got a few trucks available. That two of them are over here, so we'll go check those out first. So here's another one. This is another truck that we're going to pull into the shop, kind of do the same treatment to.
Yeah. No, we intend to pull, so we've got a couple of these trucks sitting here that are getting some accessories done, which is why they ended up here in Crossville versus going directly to the dealership lot, is because we are putting the accessories on here and then sending them back to the dealer lots.
Oh yeah. So this one is legendary black cherry, and all the specs are pretty much the same as the orange flat top you saw. And then this one over here, you guys seen in a video, we're getting ready to do like a whole Patriot edition or throwback or whatever you want to call it with this truck. And we've gotten a ton of submissions for the paint scheme on that, and that little contest ends in just a couple of days.
Yep.
Some really good submissions so far for that too.
It's been, quite a few of them though. I think we're well over 70 now.
Yeah. And then over on this side, there's also, we've got, I think, 2 or 3 stand-ups. The stand-ups are a 295 wheelbase, I believe, or 290, something along those lines. But we've got this one here, which is, the sun is freaking blind to me at the moment. But it's black. Same deal, specs are very similar, just in a stand-up configuration. And so we've got this black one here, and then we've got a legendary brown one right here, which is still one of my favorite colors. Legendary brown's just an awesome looking color. So a lot of potential. We're, like I said, we're planning on doing some stuff to these trucks, so if a person was interested in one, well, we've got a handful available. But that's all we'll ever get.
I concur, Doctor.
No more after this.
No, that's it. So, yeah, basically, as Brian said, we got about 15 of these units sitting around, and after that, we got no more 389s. We do have plenty of 579s. If you guys are interested in 579 Ultra Lofts, we have a few of those. If you look back here at the yellow ones, these are on their way from one dealer lot to another, stopping in on the way through here. But the yellow ones back here, we've got quite a few of those yellow 579 Ultra Lofts available at a pretty decent price if anybody's interested in some aero trucks.
Okay, so here are the 579s. We've got a couple of the 579 Ultra Lofts with the Epic package on them. And down here, we've got the 3 yellow ones. And these were trucks that were ordered, and then the customer did not take the 3 yellow ones, so they're for sale. And you can get a really good deal on these. They're actually really nice. They're spec'd out really well. Tommy, are they PACCAR or Cummins powered?
These are all Cummins powered.
These are all Cummins powered?
Yeah. Except for the tan one over here. The tan one is a PACCAR powered truck.
So this is a PACCAR. They're all automatics.
As far as the Cummins powered 579 Ultra Lofts, all we have is the yellow ones.
Okay.
But I mean, it's like you said, they're really well spec'd. They're great. Great options for trucks that, you know, people who want fuel mileage.
And then over here we got some.
I think these are also PACCAR powered.
These would be a mid roof, correct?
You know, it's funny because they still call it a raised roof.
But it doesn't have the roof cap on it to make it taller.
Yeah, because that one's an Ultra Loft.
Yeah.
And this one's a raised roof.
Okay. Yeah. Makes sense. I always get those kind of messed up.
Yeah, in Freightliner speak, this would be a mid-roof XT.
Okay. But yeah, so we got these 2 red ones and then this gold one and a couple of yellow ones. So handful of trucks. And we have parts for these. Like we can change visors on these dudes. We can put cab sleeper panels on these. There's a handful of things you can do to these trucks, and they really do dress up pretty nice.
But that's only because we were talking about available trucks and we were standing right there, and I thought, you know what? While we're talking about available trucks, let's just talk about available trucks. But let's get back to 389s.
Okay. All right, in the shop, here's another one we are working on right now. And this one's going to be available, or it is available, and we got a pretty big list of stuff we're doing with this one.
This one's going to be a really pretty truck. I'm excited about this. This one's this color is called Desert Turquoise.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm really excited about this one. The story behind it is me and Brian wanted to go kind of subtle and just do some quick stuff to get it back to the dealerships, make it available for sale. Shockley saw the color and said this is way too pretty to just be a couple of bolt-on parts, and Shockley wanted to make it a little bit nicer on the inside of it. And so, you know what? We said, sure, if that's, you know, if that's what you want to do, then let's do it. So
this one's getting shift fenders, painted cab sleeper panels, visor window chops, kind of like the typical stuff we do, but we're just deck plate front to back. We may or may not paint the tanks on it, I don't know yet. Doing 8-inch stacks on it also, 12 gauge bumper. You know, it's getting quite a lot.
Will those 8-inch stacks be active or not?
They'll be dummy stacks, Dynaflex.
I like rubbing that in, only because they're very, very easy to keep up with, and someday the internet will agree with us. They just don't now.
It's only a few. People that have them, they get it. But this one, the hood's open, so again, these are all very similar specs. So you can see on here, 565, 2050 torque, X15s, 18-speed transes, disc brakes, 5-inch drop axle, air ride, kind of all the good stuff.
All the good stuff. So what else do we cover, Brian?
I think that's it.
I think that's pretty much it.
All right, guys, that's it for this video. We showed you a few of the trucks we have for sale. It is sadly the last remaining 389s, new 389s we'll ever see.
Not ever see. It's the last new ones that we'll ever get to work on.
Yeah.
But you guys, any of these trucks could be yours if you decide you wanted a 389. If you've ever thought you wanted a 389, now might be the time to try to buy one. Whether from us or from your local dealer. There's not very many 389s out there in the world. Because like I said, all the guys I've talked to as far as dealerships that I know, you know, there's very few of them out there that have new 389s available for sale. And as far as you couldn't order one right now if you tried, because we're way too close to make spec changes or anything like that. So I mean,
if it's getting built, it's getting built, and you're not changing nothing.
Yeah, we are literally at the end of the end. This is all the 389s that is going to be had out there in the world. But luckily, these are good specs. So if you've ever decided you wanted to build a 389 show truck, we got some good spec trucks here that you guys could get your hands on, and we could build them for you and get them to you. Yep. Otherwise, if you guys like the video, like, subscribe, follow us. Yeah, you got to like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram at Semi Casual Show, and we also have Twitter and Facebook. Yep. Oh, not Twitter. We have TikTok and Facebook. Yes. Yeah. So all those. Anyway, maybe a Twitter one day. All right, that's it, guys. See you next time. Later.